How often do we think we know someone completely, only to discover one revelation can change everything? That's the premise of The Drama. And let me tell you, it's a movie that doesn't just ask tough questions, it forces you to sit with them.
Oh, I've been hearing about this one. The one with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, right? The whole, what's the worst thing you've ever done question. I've been curious, but also kind of nervous to watch it. Is it as intense as it sounds?
Oh, it's intense, all right. The setup is deceptively simple, but it spirals into this emotional, psychological minefield. So, here's the gist. Pattinson plays Charlie, a British museum director who's engaged to Zendaya's character, Emma. She's a bookstore clerk, and they seem like this picture-perfect couple. They're playful, happy, totally in love. But then, during what's supposed to be a fun, casual evening with friends, Charlie's best mate Mike and Mike's wife Rachel, things take a turn. Rachel suggests they all play this game where everyone has to answer one question. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Oh no. That's never a good idea. Nothing good ever comes from that kind of question. I can already feel the tension just thinking about it.
Exactly. And it's not like they're just sharing minor regrets or embarrassing stories. Rachel really pushes for deep, dark confessions. Mike goes first, reluctantly, and his story is bad enough to make the room uncomfortable. But then it's like, okay, everyone has to play along now. And when it's Emma's turn, she drops this bombshell that changes everything. It's something she did when she was 15, and let's just say it involves her father's gun. That's all I'll say because I don't want to spoil it, but it's heavy.
Wow. That sounds like a moment that just sucks all the air out of the room. How does everyone react? Does it immediately blow up?
Oh, the reactions are intense. Zendaya plays that moment so well. You can see the weight of her confession on her face, like she's been carrying this secret for years. And then you see Charlie's reaction, and it's like you're watching his entire world crumble in real time. He doesn't say much at first, but his body language says it all. And Rachel, played by Alana Haim, just zeroes in on it. She's like a shark that smells blood in the water.
So Rachel's the instigator here? She's the one who keeps poking at the situation?
Oh, absolutely. Rachel is relentless. She's the maid of honor. But instead of helping with the wedding, she's basically sabotaging it. She keeps pushing and digging, almost like she thrives on the chaos. And Mike, her husband, is just sitting there, clearly regretting ever agreeing to this game. Mamoudou Athie plays him, and he does such a great job of showing this quiet unease. He's trying to keep the peace, but even he can't stop what's happening.
It sounds like the performances are a huge part of what makes this movie work. I mean, with a cast like that, you'd expect some heavy-hitting acting, right?
Oh, absolutely. Pattinson and Zendaya are phenomenal. It's not just about what they say, it's about the way they carry themselves, the way their body language changes after the confession. You can see the tension in every scene, even when they're not speaking, and the cinematography really amplifies that. Arseny Khachaturian, the cinematographer, does this incredible job of capturing the chaos and distress. The camera lingers on these small, intimate moments that make you feel like you're intruding on something deeply personal.
That sounds so gripping. But okay, I have to ask. Does it ever feel too heavy? Like, is it just nonstop tension, or are there moments where you can breathe?
It's pretty relentless, to be honest. But that's kind of the point. The movie is called The Drama for a reason. It's like a tightly wound spring, and you're just waiting for it to snap. There are a few moments of levity, mostly from Mike trying to lighten the mood, but they're fleeting. The tension is what drives the story.
And what about the wedding? Do they even make it to the altar? Or does everything just completely fall apart?
I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say the wedding day is far from the happiest day of their lives. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it's absolutely riveting to watch. By the end, you're left questioning everything about the characters, about relationships, about forgiveness.
Wow. So it's not just about the drama, it's about the bigger questions it raises. I love movies that make you think like that. But let's get to the big question. Should I see this movie? Is it worth the emotional toll?
That's a tough one. if you're someone who loves character-driven stories and doesn't mind sitting in discomfort for a couple of hours, then absolutely you should see it. It's a film of substance, and it's so well executed. But if you're looking for something light or escapist, this is not the movie for you. It's heavy, it's intense, and it'll stick with you long after the credits roll.
Okay, so it's not a casual watch, but it sounds like it's worth it for the performances alone. I mean, Pattinson and Zendaya together? That's enough to get me in the theater.
Totally. And the direction by Christopher Borgli is so sharp. He's the same guy who did Dream Scenario. So, he's got a knack for exploring these deep, existential themes. He really knows how to get under your skin.
You mentioned the ending earlier. Without spoiling it, does it feel satisfying? Or does it leave you wanting more?
That's the thing. The ending is kind of ambiguous, and it really depends on your perspective. Are you a glass half full or glass half empty kind of person? I can see it being divisive, but personally, I thought it was fitting. It leaves you with a lot to think about, which I appreciate.
I like that. I'm definitely intrigued. So, final verdict?
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's not a perfect film. It's a bit heavy-handed at times, and some might find the tension overwhelming, but it's undeniably powerful. It's one of those movies that stays with you, whether you like it or not.
Well, you've convinced me. I'm going to see it. But I might need a comedy lined up afterward to decompress.
Good call. You're going to need it. But trust me, it's worth the ride.
You've been listening to Movies First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.